Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would just like to announce the TDT Media 2024 NFL Draft Special. MJ, Coach Bruce, and the team will be bringing you an incredible evening for the entire first round of the 2024 NFL Draft. Bruce made it just by the bell.
Bye. Bro, let me tell you, man.
Coach Bruce, how we doing?
I'm feeling amazing. Dude, adrenaline's high, not only because of Happy Caleb Williams Day, baby, but because I had to race back to my job, grab my laptop charger, and get back to my house to get ready for the show, baby. I'm good to go, though. Let's have some fun tonight. We got the wide view today. Oh,
yeah. I want to see all of Coach Bruce when Caleb Williams gets drafted. I hope we know big pause. Connor, when Caleb Williams gets selected, we need full screen on Coach Bruce. All I want to see is Bruce's raw reaction. Oh, my gosh. Wow. It is going to be quite the evening. To let everybody know, well, real quick, who cares how I am? Everybody wants to know what we're doing tonight. We've got a full first round of coverage. However long it takes, we are in it for the long haul.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Me, Bruce, and then we've got Cy and Jackson, who will join us from Detroit here in just a few minutes. They are going to be popping in and out. They'll be in and out of the interview room. Whoever is not in the interview room talking to the next wave of greats in the NFL will be here gracing us with their presence. We've also got executive producer Connor Davis in the background as always. He'll pop in once in a while. No Davis division today, so we'll just have some random stuff from Connor.
Yeah, but obviously, Connor's going to drop some knowledge on us regardless.
Yeah. Connor's one of our top college guys, so he knows a lot. He was at the Senior Bowl, mostly paying attention. Love you, Connor. And then, obviously, whenever the Saints pick.
They were playing Big Spoon, Little Spoon, though, I heard.
Oh, yeah. Connor's been hitting on Cy for the last 30 minutes. We are ready. And then, if that wasn't already fun enough, we've got a former NFL DB who's going to be dropping in later in the show to break down when some of the DBs start going off. And then we've got the big boy, Coach Kenny, who will join us for when the big guys get selected. Because we don't, body type don't matter around here. If you're a big boy, we still going to give you some love, okay? Got to give some love to the big boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Got to give some love. So that's what we've got going on today. Bruce and I will kind of... shut up, Cy. Cy talking in our private chat. He going to catch some strays before this night is over. Little bow tie wearing self. I'm not going to lie.
Hey,
Cy looks great. Cy and Jackson. Jackson doesn't have a bow tie, but Jackson looks fantastic. Like, it is impressive to me when somebody can pull off a suit. Like, some people just don't look good in a suit. And Jackson and Cy both look fantastic tonight. So they're going to be dropping in. They're getting some food in them right now. So the main event, obviously, this evening will be me and Bruce. This is going to be a very long Third Down Thursdays. So grab some popcorn, grab multiple beverages because you're going to need it. The Packers don't pick until 25. I'll be very interested to see what they do. And Bruce, this is something I've said before. I try really hard not to get wrapped up before the draft in who my team is going to select because, like, to some extent, it just doesn't matter what I think, right? I'm in my house, not in an NFL war room, and there's a reason for that. That's because I'm not an NFL general manager. So I'm going to let them make the decisions. And then once they get on the football field and on an NFL football field, then I can make judgments. But who am I to make judgments on, a guy who played for South Dakota State and gets drafted to the Steelers? I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea. Like, we'll make plenty of outlandish comments tonight, right?
Well,
but at the end of the day...
Let me tell you, I'm going to do something a little crazy. And okay, so this might come to let's say we'll do glasses off for this one.
Oh,
glasses off. Story time, real quick.
Story time.
So no, I've always actually wanted to do this. Okay, I always wanted to like have the Bears have the first pick in the NFL draft, like because like when you're playing video games and stuff like that, you're like, oh, and then, like you'd always say like you MJ as a Packer fan, you'd be like, who's the pick of the whatever year like NFL draft,
the Green Bay Packers select,
MJ Hurley,
right?
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like
you run out,
I think the same thing. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. And this is gonna sound really, really weird. And forgive me, but I want to do it like this. I'm going silent. I'm going silent tonight. I don't even have the draft up. I'm not gonna watch any of the coverage. I'm not gonna watch anything. And I'm gonna yeah. So it's kind of crazy. I get it because like every year I have watched as a Chicago Bears fan with insane optimism saying this is our year. This is the time for us to get it. This is this is it. This is who is going to change the franchise forever. And this year, I'm going silent. I'm going to sit back. I will look at Twitter. Right? I'm still going to be a part of it. Obviously, doing a sports show, a sports media show, you have to obviously be pretty going on. But I kind of want to do a little different this year. I kind of want to just sit here, have instant reactions with my team, and not be as crazy about my superstition and my insane, innate thoughts about the Chicago Bears. Curveball for you, my guy. Curveball.
I actually really like that because there will be, and there has been, and there will be for years, so much media coverage about this specific draft pick and Caleb Williams as a player, as a person. Like, I think it's really cool. Just be excited. Your franchise's future is going to change today, for better or for worse. And we gonna see. I think Caleb Williams will end up being the second best player in this draft.
Marvin Harrison, I'm assuming you're number one for you.
Yeah.
So I gotta. I mean, I don't wanna. Prematurely. You know what? I mean, it's rated R tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to prematurely bust a nut and say my thought what the Bears might do with number 9. But I got something for you that might be pretty intriguing.
Oh,
got something for you. Got something for you. So we're gonna
like some news.
Yeah, like a little, not news, but something that's kind of like intriguing, like a process. Like, okay, all right. So hypothetically speaking, say Neighbors and Odunze go. All right. And that's quite possible. We heard earlier this week that the Falcons aren't going to be giving up that, the NFL isn't going to be doing anything with the Falcons tampering of Kirk Cousins until later on. So they're still able to stay in the 8th spot. Cool. Yep. All good. Say that happens. All right. So, and say Byron Murphy or Dallas Turner end up going early or something like that. And say the Bears are like, you know what? Okay, we see some tackles like aside from like Alt. I don't know who else is there. I got to look at my cheat sheet over here again. But I'm kind of interested though. That 9th pick. Hypothetically speaking, say the 49ers all of a sudden saying that they already came out saying that.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. So what happens if the Bears are like, you know what? We feel good about what we're doing on our offensive line right now. We got a guy that we got from the Bills. We got, we've kind of shored it up. Nate Davis is going to be okay this year. He's going to be healthy for more games this year. He's not going to be going unfortunate situation with his father passing away. He's not having to deal with that. You know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to bring in Brandon Ayuk or Deebo Samuel for the 9th pick. Woo!
I'm not going to lie. If the Bears traded number 9 for Deebo Samuel, Ryan Poles should get an extension on the spot.
If that happens, dude, I'll shotgun a beer like live, like just right now, just done.
I'm holding you to that, by the way.
Or Brandon
real
Ayuk.
quick.
I'll even take Brandon Ayuk too.
Really?
100%.
All right. Real quick, if he's ready, I want to bring on former NFL defensive back also known around here as Gator. Onto the program.
Hey, Gator, it's rated R tonight. Gator don't take no shit.
Gator, are we ready? Give me a little thumbs up if we ready, baby. Are we ready?
Let's go.
Connor, bring on Gator. There he is, Mr. Gator. How we doing, baby?
Oh, we doing good. We doing good. Tonight is a beautiful night. A beautiful night.
What's up, buddy?
Go get it. Go get it. Beautiful night. NFL draft, of course. Oh, damn. Hey, they kept that was on live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they caught that, yeah.
Beautiful night though for the players being drafted over the weekend. One of the beautiful things about this is that a lot of individuals think that this is it's a culmination to the dream and whatnot, but this is one part because you get drafted. Now the real work begins.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
the real work begins because it's another part of the dream, another part of the aspect that you know what you got to go through. Okay, sir. Hold on, I have to get something.
Hey,
you're good.
Hey, Daddy Duty's always on, man, always on.
Which reminds me, hey, you go get little mama out there on the.
100%. No, hey, hold.
Did you really get her? Wow.
Hold up.
He absolutely did.
Oh, I can't move the.
I seen it on this. I seen it on the snap.
Ow. Oh. I got a little golf club set right here.
He had it on the snap, and I'm like,
heck yeah.
I told you.
Really, Bruce?
Hell yeah. Hey, she got a little basketball hoop over here too and everything.
She gonna be an athlete. I absolutely love it. Oh, they showing the fits right now. Hold up. I gotta lock in on this. They showing all the draft night fits.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Marvin Harrison Jr. looks like a wide receiver one. Oh, the all black.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You want to know why I'm so happy?
Oh my gosh.
The Heisman committee gave my boy back his Heisman trophy.
Yes.
Dude, yes, agree.
Yeah.
You never lost it. Thank you for bringing that up because I actually didn't want to talk about that tonight. It wasn't even the NCAA that advocated for him to get it back either.
Wasn't it Manziel?
Huh?
Wasn't it Johnny?
Yeah. Johnny said he wasn't gonna attend any of the future ceremonies.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Manziel
gave
said
it back to him.
It was the Heisman Trophy committee that was like, okay, we'll give it back to you. Instead of like the NCAA being like, we should really help this guy out and give it back to him because they're making money hand over fist now with NIL money and whatever.
Oh my gosh, Drake.
What did he do? What did he do? Guys, hold on, real quick. What did Reggie Bush do? He got a house for his mom.
Yeah.
Like think about that. Like he got a house for his mom. The guy could have like gotten like a Benz or he could have gotten like a Land or a Range Rover or something. Like he could have been like been a jackass with the money. No, what did he end up doing? He got money for his mom. Or he got a house for his mom. Come on.
Yep.
That's crazy that Darius Robinson is there. Hold up. They really think he's going to the first round? He's not going to go in the first round.
You want to know the craziest thing though? Is when you there in New York and you're predicted to go first round, like Will Levis. And
yeah. You know what's gonna happen? Wait, is JJ McCarthy there?
Is he? I don't think so.
If he's there, I'm telling you, he might be chilling. He might be chilling in that Gumby room for an awfully long time.
Okay, everybody's booing Caleb Williams. That's hilarious. All right, Nate, this is my question for you.
Okay.
The city of Detroit has showed out for this draft. They had to shut the gates because there were already 150,000 people there more than an hour before the draft. What does this mean for the city of Detroit to host the NFL draft?
I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of people when you go to the Motor City, and just know the rich history about Detroit, blue collar. And my 2 years there, being able to be around the locals and learn what the city's about. and it's all love. It's all about hard work and love and the underdog. You know, when you associate the name Detroit, you think of poverty, you think of crime, you think of all the negative aspects of it. But
Right.
one of the things it's certain areas, and that's in all places. Certain areas of Detroit, yes, real rough and rocky. But yeah, what Dan Campbell is doing there right now, what he's doing.
Yeah.
And if I can even go back when I was in Detroit, Jim Caldwell, and again, Campbell is building something special there.
Yeah.
Like where, you know, I don't know if you guys
baby.
have seen those shirts. I don't know if you guys have seen those shirts. Eminem, Big Sean, you know, T.
Yes.
Grizzly, Detroit versus everybody.
Yeah.
It really is Detroit now versus everybody.
That's so cool, man.
It's so much pride in the city. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
I love it, and that's literally their hashtag on Twitter is One Pride, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nate,
it's so cool.
So to go along with that, man. So I was at a conference today, okay, and one of the keynote speakers really talked about grit.
Yep.
And one of the things I actually ended up saying to a coworker of mine, I leaned over. I'm like, man, they should have Dan Campbell talking about this right now because this is awesome. So that being said, dude, from the guys that you've talked to, Nate, and that are a part of this team right now, and some of the guys that you talk to around the league, and some of the veterans or whatever that played against and with Dan Campbell, what does that terminology grit mean to those guys? What does it mean to Dan Campbell as an individual, as a coach, and what does it mean to that team as a group?
That's a great question. Dan, one of the things that works to Dan Campbell's that works to him as a coach is that he's a former player.
Yep.
So he knows the nuances of the game, and still is connected to the game and see how the game is changing and evolving in itself. One of the things that got me with Dan, and again, I've known Dan since my first years in the league. He was a coach in Miami. Dan is passionate about the game, but Dan is more passionate about the success of the players that he's coaching. He wants to see them win. He wants to see all the players win. And when you got a coach that's so passionate about, it's not about him, it's about all those around him. A lot of people made fun of him when I don't know if y'all remember him.
Biting knees, baby.
He cried. He cried during a press conference because, again,
the passion.
He wants to win.
Yeah.
But it's more so for not just for him, but it's more so for his players because they put in so much hard work. Coaches like Dan Campbell, the late great Tony Sperano, in my opinion.
Agree.
Jim Caldwell, Tony Dungy,
Mike Tomlin. I'll put Tomlin in there.
Mike Tomlin. These are the coaches.
Lovie Smith. I'll put Lovie Smith in there.
Smith. Look, these are the coaches that players will run through a brick wall for.
Yep.
Like literally, players will play when they shouldn't be playing. All for because they love their coach and they don't want to let them down. Feel like they let them down.
Yep. I love that. Nate, that's good stuff. Real quick. So that's Nate Ness. He's going to stay on with us. But guys, we are blessed to have two guys covering for TDT Media out in Detroit right now on Radio Row, Cy and Jackson. Cy and Jackson are about to join us live right now from Radio Row in Detroit. Connor, bring on the boys. Let's bring them in. Let's go now. Let's have some fun. Gentlemen, what up?
What's up?
What's going on?
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah. He's doing a much better job. He's looking really good today.
Hey,
oh, yeah.
Comment about that bow tie, Cy?
I'm doing great. You got a bow tie?
Yeah, how many comments have you gotten about that bow tie?
I'd say about 8 or 9 already.
Can't confirm.
Seriously?
It's that in the Iowa backpack right now.
Oh, the Iowa backpack.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a bold combo.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I have like 7 people in a, elevator, and we were talking about how it's not a fair catch. And that Torrey Taylor is the best player in this draft.
Oh, gosh.
It's not a fair catch. That's pretty good.
Before we get going on some draft stuff, Jackson, I believe we got some breaking Eagles news. Yes.
Yes, already the fireworks are off and running here at the draft. Howie Roseman and the Eagles have come to an extension agreement with star wide receiver A.J. Brown. 3 years, $96 million, 88 of it
Dang.
guaranteed through 2029. Already had basically 1,900, or excuse me, not 1,900, 2,900 receiving yards in 2 seasons with the Eagles, 18 total receiving touchdowns. Big move for Philly, and now they lock up Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown.
It's needed for a mediocre quarterback.
Dang.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if we were going to go there. But since we're going to go there, yeah, I mean, when you're an
That's
average
right, little girl. I hear you.
when you're an average thrower, there's only so much you can do if you don't have star wide receivers. That's why Tom Brady, needed Gronk for years.
Oh, and he had Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, and what is it?
Wes Welker.
Hogan, whatever his name was.
Wes Welker should be a Hall of Famer. Thank you very much. He had Randy Moss for a couple years. He had Gronk, who's one of the best tight ends ever. Yeah, dude was really slumming it. He was really slumming it. He was struggling so hard.
Nah,
Oh my.
we're not even getting into that. We're talking about the future.
You would
And
not,
that
wouldn't
future is the ownership of the Packers on the lakefront in Chicago.
Whoa. Are we going to go there?
Yeah,
My
we're gonna go
favorite-
there. We're gonna
My
go
favorite
there
tweet
tonight.
that I
Let's
saw
get it,
today.
baby!
My favorite tweet that I saw today was if Caleb Williams mentions the Packers in his first press conference as a Bear, he's
should.
going to be terrible.
But he should mention that.
Because
Why not?
all that terrible franchise is concerned about is beating the Packers.
Lovie
That's
Smith-
all they're
first thing
concerned.
Lovie Smith-
That's all they're
first thing
concerned about.
Lovie Smith said was beat the Packers. That was the
Yeah, and
first
he got
thing
fired after a winning season. How'd that
And
go
who was
for
the
Levy?
best coach in recent memory for the Chicago Bears?
Matt Nagy.
John Fox.
No! You know exactly who it was. And no, not Matt Nagy. It was Lovie Smith.
Hey, Matt Nagy has more Super Bowls than Lovie Smith does.
Oh, I mean,
Although
anyone can ride them coattails.
although
of
Lovie Smith was able to win playoff
Yeah, just
games
like Tom Brady.
with Rex Grossman. Let's be fair. He was able to win playoff games with Rex Grossman. Let's be fair to Lovie.
Yeah, and then
Playoff
lost to
games
the Packers in the
with
NFC
Brian
Championship
Urlacher.
game. That's crazy.
He was able to win playoff games with Brian.
Thanks.
That's a Mickey Mouse one
I mean,
because you only beat us because Caleb Haney had to be in the game. That's a Mickey Mouse Super Bowl.
Wow, he's really
Maybe your starting quarterback shouldn't have been a little baby. Maybe he should have played.
I acknowledge Cuddy was a little bitch.
That's tough. I mean,
I can't control that.
This is a rated R night, MJ. We can swear. It's okay.
fair.
Oh,
I'm
Drake
just-
Drake May.
Not
tonight.
super, like-
the North Carolina blue tie.
Yeah, Drake May looks like Zach Wilson. He gonna be a bust. I'm sorry, Jack.
No,
No, you know who's gonna be the biggest.
he looks
All right.
like he's putting on like Max Jones's fit from that draft. He looks like he's at a job interview to be a venture
Interesting.
capitalist.
Okay, I said it. MJ, I said it. It's turned off. MJ, everything's turned off. TV turned off.
Wow,
So I
We're
told
going-
I told-
we're going
Guys-
off the grid tonight.
Guys, back-
All right.
He's
All
going
right, so
dark,
hear me out.
boys.
Hear me out. So this is the reason why I'm doing this. So during my whole lifetime, every time the Chicago Bears have had a hyped up pick or whatever, I've watched the draft live. I've been like, yeah, all pumped up, like it's oh look at that. I even turned off like my light turned off. It's actually kind of better. Everything I thought would come to fruition for this team would be like, oh, Super Bowl, this, that, and the other. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch the hype. I'm not gonna watch the draft. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna be engaged with my guys in my show and just do this, do Third Down Thursdays and rock this shit and talk about how freaking our guy Caleb Williams is about to paint them nails and about to fucking win a Super Bowl for the Chicago Bears, baby. Let's go.
So,
I love the
Superstitious.
confidence.
Bruce, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, like, who is that big bust back in the day? Ryan Leaf? Is that who I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10,
Ryan
1 being
Leaf,
Ryan
Marcus
Leaf,
Russell.
yeah, 1 being Ryan Leaf, 10 being Brady, Manning, like the best.
Mahomes.
Where do you
Where did
think
he fall?
Mahomes? Where do you think Caleb Williams will fall at the end of his career? 3 minutes before he becomes the franchise star of Chicago. Where do you think he falls on that scale?
So first and foremost, I'm gonna Cy Jackson. Please correct me if I'm wrong on this. I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm the Chicago Bears, I was gonna tweet this out too. I think I did. I don't remember if I did or not. I'm taking all the time. I am taking all 10 minutes of that.
You did tweet this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm taking that. You know why? You know why I'm doing that?
Very
Because
excited.
my ass is saying, "Hey, oh yeah, we're drafting him first. All right, what do you want for 9?" Because that's what I'm doing. Seriously,
Yeah.
because you have the negotiation time frame for it. Because everyone knows you're going for number 1. So why? Like, you know what? You don't have to go and put it in right away. You don't have to. Oh man. I think he falls in the Philip Rivers category. I'm not gonna say.
Interesting.
And I think that's safe.
So like a 6.5 or a 7?
I think that's a safe. Philip Rivers on it. Like, I would take Philip Rivers like 100%. I think Philip Rivers is an absolute stud. So I think at worst he's a Philip Rivers.
I think that's fair.